Hi, everybody. It's Cyrus with By the Numbers, and this is BTN Data Academy. I'm here with Payam,
Hello.
and today we're talking all about customer loyalty. This is a really cool report. I'd say it's my favorite report in BTN. And if I was going to go to a desert island, I would take this one report with me. And the reason is that you can not only analyze the data using this report and understand what's happening with all of your customers in one visualization, you can also take action and sync this data to Klaviyo, which I think is really cool. I'm going to hand it over to Payam right now to jump right in.
All right, let's start where we always start, which is our overview dashboard. To get to our loyalty report, you select it from the nav bar on the left. Just click on loyalty, and here we are. Okay. Deciphering this report is really the key to understanding your customer loyalty, retention, and really supercharging your marketing. So let me give you a way. If you've never seen RFM analysis, which is recency, frequency, monetization, this can be a little daunting, but I'm just going to explain it to you like it's your first time looking at it. I want you to think of each of these blocks as a bin. And if you look on the side, it tells you which customers go into that bin. So every customer you ever had is going to fit into one of these bins. So let's say you had a customer that had 10 orders over their lifetime, but it's been a long time. So it's been more than 12 months since they ordered. They're dormant customers. Let's say you have someone with 4 orders and their last order was about a month and a half ago. They're loyal. If you have someone with more than 4 orders, they spend a lot of money, they've ordered in the last 30 days, they're in this bin over here. That's your best customer. So
And Payam,
everyone gets slotted in.
is it fair to say that if nobody can remember that, it's written on the card with the mouse hover over?
Yes, yes, it is. That's a good point. Yeah,
Right.
you can hover over, you can read it from the top. That's a great way of looking at it. So yeah, 1 to 6 months, 4+ orders, and you look over it and we give you a little explanation. And so now that you have your customers in these groups, what do you do with it? And that's where segmentation and marketing come in. Each one of these bins, these segments, they're pre-made segments for you, which means you can go over to that segment. Here it is. This is your best customers. You go there just by clicking view customers, and you can export it as a CSV. Or if you've integrated with Klaviyo, which is as simple as going over to our integrations page and adding Klaviyo, you can go to our segment page, which you can find over here on the left, and you can click sync, and that will sync this group. Let's actually find there's best customers. You can sync that group to a segment in Klaviyo, and now you have By the Numbers talking to Klaviyo saying, "Hey, here's our best customers. Let's send them targeted emails." So what kind of emails do you want to send them? What do you want to do? Is the big question. I think once you understand the report, that answer is really obvious. Sorry, see, you have some experience with this. How would you approach your best customers versus dormant customers?
Well, I'm not going to sort of write a campaign in this video, but what I would really think about are things like what is the LTV of that customer group? What's their AOV? What's the frequency in which they purchase? And all that information is there. And I would use that data to figure out how I was going to target that group. You understand implicitly that the value of a dormant customer is a lot less than your best customer, but there's still value there. They've bought something from you before. They just haven't bought anything recently. Think about what the cost would be to reacquire or to reach these customers again. Think about what messaging, potentially discount you'd want to offer them and how you want to engage with this group and send them a campaign through Klaviyo. Or think about how do I want to engage with the customers that I think may be defecting, right? That's a really cool group of customers that I can actually move really well into a promising or loyal group. What messaging do I want to send to them? How much do they spend? What's their frequency of purchase? All that data is available to you. I'd really encourage you to use those data points to formulate the messaging in the campaign.
Yep, that's great. And one more thing I want to mention, this is probably one of our most integrated reports. We also have in the same place all the unrealized sales because we use complex machine learning that takes seasonality and behavior into account, we have a pretty good predictive model for how much these people are going to spend. And so, this loyal group has a lot more life left in them. Whereas, of course, your dormant group, they're already spent. And so you get that sense, like Sarge was talking about, what it's worth to you to move them into the next bucket.
Awesome. Well, listen, if you are going to be on a desert island and can only take one report with you, we really suggest this be the report. If you need any help, we'd love to speak with you. You can reach us at support@bythenumbersapp.com. If you have a suggestion for a video or something that you want us to cover, please drop us a note. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks very much, everybody.
Bye bye.